Hey planner buddies, and welcome back to a new video, and the first video in 2024 on this channel. A new year always means that we can finally set up a new planner, and I just love the feeling of a fresh, new, clean planner. And I would like to show you how I'm going to set it up and how I like to customize it. And if you want to see it, then I would say we will start with that video right after the intro. So before we can start setting up the new planner, we need to download the correct file. I've been using the 2024 Powerful Life Planner since December, but I used the December sample, and this sample was just dated for December, so I need to download a final 2024 version yet. And I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do this now. I need to go to my download file, which is still in my download folder on my iPad, and I'm going to select my correct planner first. So I will click on choose your planner, and I'm going to use the Apple iOS because I have more integrations with that. And then I can choose my weekly start, and my week always starts on a Monday. And now I have the option to choose between the classic layout and the vertical layout. And this year I have some special requirement when it comes to my time management. I planned plenty of goals. I want to achieve a lot of things this year, and for that I need to focus more on my time management and time scheduling. So the past 2 or 3 years, I always used the classic layout with boxes. The box classic layout is perfect if you plan task-based. So if you need to get tasks done on special days, for example, clean the kitchen on Monday and buy groceries on Tuesday, then it doesn't matter if you need to, it doesn't matter if you buy the groceries at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. then the classic layout is perfect for you. But since I need to focus on my time management because I have to handle my corporate job, my dog, ChellyPlanners, my content creation, and on top my physical and mental health, I need to time block every day to see at which time I'm going to do what. And that's why I will choose the vertical layout. And now I can choose between the golden and the silver rings, and I've been using the silver rings in the December sample, and I have to say I really like silver, but I'm still a goldie girl, so I'm going to use the gold version for 2024. And now I'm just going to download it, and then I will install it easily to GoodNotes 6 because GoodNotes 6 is my PDF annotation app, and I've been using this app for, let me say, I think since 5 years now, and I am still a GoodNotes girl, so I just love GoodNotes. So now I will open this planner with GoodNotes, but if you're using a different app, you can choose anything else as well, and I will import this as a new document. The first thing I am going to do now is to rename the planner. The planner has a very long name just for everyone to understand which file you downloaded, but when you have it in your GoodNotes or in any other app, you probably don't need that long title. So I'm going to name it 2024, and I'm currently very obsessed with emojis, and that's why I will choose emojis. 2024. And that is the planner. And the first thing we are going to do is setting up the planner for the month. So in 2024, I want to try different planning systems. So I want to try, for example, in January, I want to try to focus more on journaling, to write down everything, to see what goes well, what goes less well. And at the end of January, I will try to reflect my month, and I will check it out, what worked well, and did I fill out the pages or not. So I'm going to customize this planner, but I will not customize it for the entire year because our planning system can change, same as life changes sometimes, and then we have different things that are happening in the year, and then our planning system won't work for us anymore. And to avoid this, I'm going to set up the 2024 planner for January, and then we are going to see how it works in the next month. So what I'm going to do right now is that I click on January and I will duplicate this page. For this, I need to click on the plus and I can click on current template, and then I have 2 Januaries. And the first page is the original link, so whenever I click on January, I will come to this page. And the second one is not, so when I click on January, I will not come to the second page. And I will use this monthly overview for memory keeping. So, and I will do this with just covering the header. And since I have the font, I am using Bubble Drop, and I will call it Memory Log, or maybe January Memory Log. So now I need to change the size to adjust it to the header. That's a bit big. So let's try 55. Now that looks good. And then I'm just going to center the text, and I will add a white background, and that way I can cover up the small shadow. So I'm going to reposition or change the position. So in January, I want to try a memory log, which means I want to write down my memories of the month on this page. This could be a picture, a quote, a highlight of the day. So whenever I feel journaling a nice memory or something, I'm going to do this on this page, and then I hopefully have a full memory log at the end of the month. So the second thing I want to do is to go to the weekly journal page, because this planner comes with plenty of journal pages. We have a weekly journal page here with highlights of the day, gratitude, self-care tasks, and all the things. And I personally like these kind of pages a lot, because sometimes I want to journal, but I don't want to journal, you know, so like in freestyle every single day. Sometimes I just want to write down a few highlights and that's it. And I think the weekly journal is perfect for this. So I'm going to copy the page. And what I'm doing now is that I go to every single week of January and I will paste the weekly template behind my current week. That was the wrong button. I duplicated it, but that was not my intention. So let me delete this. Okay, let's try again. Paste page. So, and now I have my weekly journal behind the week, which is just so cool. So I am currently using weekly pages only. I try to use my dailies, and I want to use my dailies on a daily basis because I like to journal there as well. And yesterday, for example, I tracked a lot of health check and review things there. And sometimes when I have plenty of tasks to do, I need a daily page to write down even more tasks, or in this case, I was just journaling a bit. So I am going to show you a way how you can easily access this page whenever you want to. For this way, you need an app that allows internal links. GoodNotes came up with this update a few weeks or months ago, and since then you have so many options to customize your planner, and I'm so obsessed with it. So when you are on, for example, on Monday and Tuesday, it's easy to get back to your weekly journal because you just need to swipe back. But if you want to go to your weekly journal, for example, on Wednesday and Thursday, or on Friday and Saturday, you need to swipe. And for this, you can also just create a quick link. So I will go to my text tool, and let's click on emoji, and I'm gonna use, let's say, this little pencil here as a journal icon. And then I am going to change the background color and decorate this a bit as a small button to show that this is a link, so like a visual effect. And when it's done, I can click on the text tool again, and I will click on add link. I will say link to document this page, this document, and I'm gonna choose the page, and the page is page number 11. So, and what I can do now is to copy this link, or in this case, I'm going to cut it first. and I'm going to paste the link in the corner of every daily. So I think it's just, this is a task of a few seconds or minutes, depending on how fast you are, and then you'll just have it set up for 1 week, and that is just way much easier. So now when I'm, for example, on Friday, I can click on the pencil and I'm back to my weekly journal. And at the week, I will just keep it like this. So, and my next task is to copy this page to get to every single week, or behind every single week. If you want to have the quick links on your daily behind, or for every single weekly journal, you need to redo this every week for the new page, of course. So please keep that in mind. So now I have a weekly journal behind every week. And the next thing I want to do is setting up notebooks. Since GoodNotes is coming with this link feature, you have so many possibilities to create notebooks in notebooks. And I'm going to do this with my custom page and notebooks. You can find the page here on the little star. And I can choose custom pages or notebooks. And I want to use the notebooks, and in that case I will write down my journal, because I want to have a journal. I want to have this journal for just when I want to journal. So I don't want to fill out this every single day, but when I'm in the mood to journal a bit more than the weekly journal, then I want to have this journal. So I'm going to change the font. So let's say Pumpkin Spice, which is my currently favorite font. It's also available in my shop, by the way, so I created this. So, and now I need to set up a few pages. And for the journal section, I want to use the daily journal pages. And these are also in the planner, and I will copy this page first. And then I will go back to my notebooks and paste this behind the journal. And I will create a small index in my notebook. And the first one will be daily reflections. So the daily reflections, let me resize it. The daily reflections will be these pages here. The second thing is that I'm going to add a freestyle page. And for this, I will just call it note paper. And for this, I will go to my notebooks and I will choose a template. And I personally like the grid one here for journaling, because you still have, space or guidelines to write, but you also have space to add pictures and it won't look weird. So I'm going back to my notebook, and now I will add or paste the page behind the reflection. So I will link this. So we are on page 380, and now I click on add link. And I have to scroll down, and 380 is our notebook cover, and then we have 382 for the note paper. And what I can do now is that when I feel like daily reflections, I'll just let's add a link here too. This is next page. So, and when I want to write down, daily reflections, I can click on this to come to the daily reflections, and when I want to write something on note paper, I have this. And now I can, set up or customize the diary in the way I want to. So for example, I could write down morning check-ins and evening check-ins, and if I want to write more about my day, then I have the possibility to write this here. And then I could also duplicate it and move this behind this, for example, but then I need to set different links. But if I just want to separate between freestyle and reflections, then I can easily do it that way. These are my 2024 pictures, and I want to use them for different things. And I want to use them for my daily steps, my sleeping hours, my reading minute, and my Apple Ring. So I want to track all 4 of them. And we will start with my steps counter. So I will write this here, step counter, and I'm going to change the look a bit. So, and now I'm going to set up the rest of the 2024 pictures, and then I will show you the result. Okay, there's one last thing to do in my 2024 planner setup before I can start filling out everything. And one thing I will do in general is setting up my goals, and I'm going to show you my 2024 goal page. This is the goal page that I created, and in 2023 I brain dumped a lot. So I started brain dumping every area of my life and what I liked and what I disliked and what I want to change. And I'm going to fill out or define these goals in this 2024 goal page. But I will do this behind the camera because I would like to keep my goals a bit private, because not everything is made for public. And the last thing I want to do now is to set up a routine element. We are going to do this in a very easy way. So I go to my weekly, and I have a few elements here. And one of this is a routine element. So let me open the element collection, and I created routine sticker just for this case. Or in general for routines, but I'm going to customize it for my needs right now. So I will go with, let's say, with a green one, and I will choose the Monday start option, so this one. And now I will fill this out, and then I can resize it in the way I need it. So my routine, let's change the header into planner routine. So now I have the header here, and I need to change the size since this is way bigger than this. So let's do this. What I could do now is to change the background color into a white color, but you see that it's bigger than the header itself, so I need to customize this. And to avoid, and since I still want to keep the bigger size of the header, I will just go to the pencil tool, choose the white color, make it a bit bigger, and then I'm just going to cover the previous header up. And then I will add the planner routine, and I need to arrange it to the front because otherwise the new pencil thing would be over the header. So and now I can just start planning. So let's say I want to check my 2024 in pictures. So and now I will create an element. So I need to ensure that everything is turned on, and now I select the planner routine, click on add element, and I have a planner collection for the 2024 planner, and I click on this, and whenever I am in a new week, I can go to my element tool and choose the planner routine, and then can I place it wherever I want, so like on habits or here over the mood tracker if I don't want to use this, or yeah, wherever I want. So that's up to me or up to you how you want to use it. Yeah, and that was it. So planner buddies, that was it. That was my 2024 life planner setup. I know it's not a big change to the current planner, just a few customizations and a few adjustments, but I created this planner. So when I created this planner, I already thought about all the templates I would like to use, and I thought about the structure, and I already, created it the way that it works best for me, and luckily also for most of you. So I will see in January how this planning system works. I will see if I use the customizations, how it goes with the weekly journal and the 2024 in pixels and all the things. And at the end of this month, I'm going to reflect everything, and in February I might adjust something or change something or keep it if I like it. By the way, if you would like to use this planner too, then I will put the link in the description. It's the 2024 Powerful Life Planner, available in my shop since December. And if you like this video, I would love to see a like, or let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And if you have any other video wishes for future videos, please let me know. And I would say we will see us in the next video. Bye!